Well, okay, this is called multiplex, and it doesn't mean anything apart from the fact that I've been to Milan many years, and I have seen too many shows of furniture manufacturers that show 7 prototypes on a pedestal, and they say do not sit, and then that's the end of it. Milan Furniture Fair has turned into a kind of entertainment carnival, where people are coming from all over the world, not really to do furniture business anymore, but to have visual sensations. And so what I wanted to do this year was to, instead of fighting the carnival, was to be kind of a bit more part of it. And we've done a couple of collaborations to do this. So the first one was with BlackBerry. So BlackBerry, obviously a technology company, and they've got a new device which is, a tablet, playbook, and all too often technology companies sit in technology fairs and furniture companies sit in furniture fairs, but in domestic life and work life it's not like that, right? So what's happening now is that the way people work and the way that people interrelate is completely changing invisibly. So it's quite nice to try and make that visible and tangible. So even how you work now is more sharing, because you do this. Even last year people were doing more like this, or with the laptop kind of like this, right? So it's kind of, we've done a little experiment. We've also got big screens there where people are beaming in pictures from their Blackberries from all over Milan onto our screen. Then we've got our own mini cinema where we're showing our little movies, which are, again, trying to work out if you can have a furniture brand which has got as much life as, say, a fashion company or a cinema company or something else. So try and move things around and get some activity into the furniture, because it's a very static business. So after the cinema we have the restaurant, and the restaurant is a very dangerous strategy, which is bringing British food to Milan. Is a risky business, but we have a restaurant in London, which I've done almost by accident, and it's working really well. And I wanted to really try and change this dynamic of the kind of selling activity that we do, and maybe open it up a bit more to the public, and also have a more pleasant environment for us to work in. Because too often now people have to stand up on a stand and just do business all day long. So to have a cup of tea, so yeah, and to have cakes and to have British food is a good thing for us in there. It's worked really well because people then see also our furniture being used, and it's no longer a prototype or a concept, it's the real thing, with an activity and life and people working hard on it. And actually a lot of the furniture is being designed because of my experience in the restaurant. So I've spent some time cooking in the restaurant, I've watched the waitresses try to move tables, heavy tables on their own. So, for instance, the wheel on this table here is because I want somebody to be able to move a table around, reconfigure it very quickly. So, we're sold out, which is amazing. And the chefs are going to the market in Milan at 3 o'clock in the morning every morning and getting the freshest asparagus. It's the perfect season for fresh food. And strangely, in London, we buy from the Milan market anyway, but we get the produce 3 days later. So they're just in ecstasy because they're getting the leaves and the beans and the asparagus from Milan market, maybe 5 or 6 hours after it's been picked, right? So we do tea room and then one dish from about 10 o'clock till 6 o'clock, and then we change over, and then we have a fixed dinner at 8:30 with one menu. So the chef decides what you get. So there's a couple of new things. This is our own light bulb because we don't like the low energy light bulbs that we see everywhere. They're quite ugly. the light quality is not so interesting, and so we had to produce our own bulb. So the bulb also comes with a kit, like a Meccano kit of many components, so you can have 24 bulbs or a single bulb on a stick or a bulb on a magnet, and this has been a very popular hit this season in Milan. Yeah. This is part of last year's project, which was very fast manufacturing, direct to market. So what we do, the other thing we've got here is our own little shop, a mini shop, because I think that I've been trying for a long time to work out how we can be faster, and of course digital manufacturing allows us to do that. So this was designed 6 weeks ago, and instead of it coming here to Milan again as a prototype, it's bypassed all of the routes, no warehouse, no design shop, straight to the public. So in 6 weeks, from the idea to the public, is the kind of speed that I need to work at now, because I'm being copied more and more in China by people who are very fast. And so the only way to fight that is to be faster and cleverer and more flexible. So this is a kind of new age type project, which is just a lampshade. But I can change, I can change, by next week I could change the pattern completely, the size, do 100, do 100,000, do 5 for different clients. So this is the flexible, literally the flexible manufacturing. I think we'll get away from all of the carnival and go to a place which I love in Milan, which is the Science Museum, which has many monumental artifacts from the history of Italian industry, which is something that I really love.